Hey everybody, welcome to the Glimpse channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell.
Hello Glimpse Nation. We are super excited about today's Keeping It Real interview. We are so lucky to have so many special guests lined up to help us along our Project Us journey.
We hope to empower you all to embrace your individuality and be your true authentic self while learning so much from each other's fabulous differences.
Our special guest today is really special. He's a pretty big deal in the world of children's picture books, and we're proud to call him our friend.
We're a big fan of all of his work, and he's a big fan of the Glimpse team.
We've read so many of his books, and they have added so much light to every Glimpse journey for the last 5 years. And he always takes the time to send us a text or voice message to encourage us to keep shining our light to make this world a better place.
Okay, it's time to get this interview started.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Project Us Glimpse team is proud to present the one and only Mr. Peter H. Reynolds.
Hi, this is Peter H. Reynolds, and I'm here in my studio. Thank you, Rob and Glimpse team, for inviting me to answer a few questions.
Hi Peter, my name is Rafia. It's so nice of you to take the time to connect with us. I'm so excited to be able to ask you a question. Glimpse kids are always saying that everybody's perfectly unique and magnificently awesome. It's so important to celebrate you that you are. What is a quality that you love about yourself and why?
I love that question. In fact, I love the whole idea of figuring who you are. I think it's the most important question that we can ask ourselves in school, outside of school, our entire lives. It takes a long time to figure out who you are. And for me, I think one of the things that makes me, me, is my optimism. I'm very, very optimistic that things will get better. And if all the good people find each other and work together, we are going to make this world a better place.
Hello, Mr. Reynolds. Thank you for hanging out with us today. We are very big fans of the I Am series that you've been working on with Susan Verde. Each wonderful book has been a part of our journey. Project Accent in 2020, Project Lave in 2021, and now Project Us in 2022 have all been inspired by the I Am series.
Hi, my name is Dilmir.
And my name's Eliza.
We are twins.
In I Am Me, a book of authenticity, you and Susan remind us that difference is what makes life beautiful.
You have an identical twin named Paul. Does having a twin brother affect your individuality? Was it harder just being yourself, especially growing up?
Yeah, I'm a twin, and I'm an identical twin. My brother Paul is 14 minutes older than me, but essentially we're the same age. And when we were young, especially, we looked exactly alike. So people would ask us, are you identical? Well, that's an interesting word, right? Identical means exactly the same. And I knew that I wasn't exactly the same as Paul. I was me and Paul, right? Paul was Paul. And I think that is what made us think more deeply about what does it mean to be unique, to be different, because we're all different, including identical twins.
Hello, Peter. I can't believe that we get to interview the Peter Reynolds. I mean, this is huge. This is a fantabulous opportunity and experience. Before asking our final question, we just wanted to say thank you very much for always inspiring us to shine our light. You're the best, Peter.
Our final question for you is a big one, and it comes from reading your book, The North Star.
It's about being happy with the path that we're on and knowing that it's okay to wander off the path to explore new things.
We had some amazing discussions about what we can learn from the boys' journey. We didn't like how the cat rushed the boy to follow the path and how the cat kept getting the boy back on the path when he decided to explore a new one.
And we weren't sure if the cat was mean or just trying to help the boy.
We liked how the boy met new characters along the way to learn that everyone has their own journey.
We loved how the boy took time to connect with others and help make their journey easier. And eventually the cat wasn't there anymore and the boy had to choose for himself.
As kids, many of our experiences are often decided by the adults who care for us.
They guide us and shape us as we grow.
They want what's best for us. But how does someone else know what's best for me? And how do I know what's best for me?
In your book, the bird says to the boy, ask yourself where it is you want to go, and then follow the signs you already know.
Growing up seems tricky. When should kids get to make choices for themselves? And what if the path we choose isn't the path that others who care for us think we should be on? What do you think, Peter?
Well, I've been doing a lot of thinking about this, like for the past 25 years. I started thinking about it, first in my head, but then the way I like to think is I like to draw and tell stories. So creating a story actually helps me think through big ideas, what's the right path? You know, what's the right book to read? What's the right course to take? What's the right place to visit? Where am I? Am I in the right place? Trying to figure it out, right? Your journey is kind of hard. So I wrote a book called The North Star. This is the original one. This copy is about over 25 years old, and there's a new version published by Candlewick Press. But it's essentially the same story of a little boy who gets lost on his journey, and he has to figure out his way out of a very dark place. He ends up in a swamp, and he eventually navigates by using the stars above him. And I like to use that metaphor that all of us, right, we all have unique talents, interests, experiences, cultures are different. And I imagine that each one of those things is a star in her constellation. And so I like to think of that as a map. And it's a helpful map. It doesn't supply all the answers, but it definitely gets you thinking. And it helps begin to create a picture of who you are. So figuring out who you are, that's a lot of hard work. And some people can be very helpful in helping you figure out who you are. They can suggest the right mentor, the right book. There are going to be some people that maybe question, what choices you're making. And, that could be tough because they don't really know who you are, right? What's in your heart, in your mind, your dreams. The only person that knows is you. So I think my advice would be listen politely and see if there's, maybe some value in their perspective, but do not change the course of your path. If you truly feel it in your heart that this is the right way for you to go right at this moment on your journey, keep going, right? Keep going and don't stop, right? Just keep going, move forward.
Hello, Peter. My name is Arthur. It's now time for you to flip the Keeping It Real interview script. It's time for you to ask me a question. Ask me anything you want. I'll do my best to answer it from the bottom of my heart. Go ahead, ask away.
Okay, I have a question for you. And that is, while you're trying to figure out your journey, where you're going to go, how are you going to help other people on their journeys? How are you going to use your talents, your interests, to make the world a better place, right, for other people? It could be for one person, it could be for your whole town, it could be for the world. How are you going to make your mark?
Peter, that's a great question. Right now, I think I'd be an animal scientist because I love animals and I love science. But I know that there are so many things to learn and so many adventures to explore. So who knows where my path will lead? But one thing is for sure, I am not alone on the path that I choose. There are always people there to help me, and there are always ways that I can help others. I will use my voice to activate my superpower. It's called words.
I can use my words to comfort people and make their day better. I can use my words to ask questions and understand the problem. And I can use my words to work with others to find a solution to make our world better.
This has been an awesome Keeping It Real interview. The messages in Peter's book have been a big part of so many glimpse discussions over the last 5 years.
Thanks so much, Peter, for agreeing to be a part of our journey this year.
Thank you, Rob, and the entire Glimpse team. Thank you for all you do. You use your creativity to get people thinking and doing and making, creating, and believing that the best is yet to come. So thank you for considering me as a friend. I certainly consider you, Rob, and the Glimpse team as friends on the journey. So let's together make this world a better place.
We'll be back real soon with another Keeping It Real interview. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for watching, everybody, and remember, you can change the world by keeping it real. Be who you want to be. Be who you are. Lead with your heart, and you will go far. Have a nice day, everyone.
There's joy, there's wonder everywhere when you see the world from the eyes of a child, the eyes of a child.
This has been a Glimpse production. Thank you for watching.